Thank you. We've got Keith Foley,
Yes.
and he's going to speak now. You're not
He's taking
it over for
She
you.
got
Yes.
Okay, so I want to thank you, Keith, for showing us here.
No PowerPoint. It's going to be real easy.
Okay, good, good. Okay. That's easy.
Being that my partner copped out. Thank you for inviting us to the club and letting us speak tonight. I'm Keith Foley, and this is my partner back here, Roberta Eastman, and we run REI Wealth Academy out of Lompoc. We meet every third Wednesday of the month. Okay. What we are is we're a training firm. We train you how to do real estate deals. We train you to learn the 3 Ps, property, price, and people analysis. That's our specialty. Roberta specializes in the marketing and building your business. She does a great job of it. She's really helped me out mine. Today I'm going to touch base on the 10 secrets of a tycoon investor. I'm really going to dive into number 3, which is to reach out and get help, either via a mentor or somebody that has training that can help you expand, your knowledge and stuff and what you need to do. When you're doing this, I want to dive a little bit deeper into this. Participate in your local REI clubs. You guys know this because you're here tonight for it. Ask for help for real estate investment sites. Go on the sites, look around, look at the blogs, participate in them. They really help. You can learn a lot from these clubs. Go to the library and read the top 5 books in the subject. You will become an expert doing this. It really helps. It gives you a good base knowledge. Some of this stuff is outdated. The market always changes, but it really helps to have this base knowledge. Visit REI blogs. We have one on our website, reiwealthacademy.com. There's tons of them on the site, on the website right now. Visit Facebook pages for real estate investors and post questions if you have one. We have one as well on our site. Make sure you, like on Facebook, make sure you read the rules and some of these blogs as far as posting. Some of them you can ask certain things or you can post certain things, and some of them you can't. So it's good to know the rules on it.
What is it for yours?
Mine?
Can you post
You can?
questions as well as the
Yes.
answers?
Yes.
What's it called?
Well, you can go to facebook.com and then it's Real Estate Investors Wealth Academy. Okay. We welcome your post. And then, of course, the website is just reiwealthacademy.com.
Take a few minutes on these sites and do your bio. Everybody goes, well, I do. If somebody's posting on a DG website or a Facebook site and they have a link to them, I always go and look at their bio. I want to know who's asking that question and what kind of experience they have, because it helps me relate back to them the answer to the question. I don't want to talk up here about real estate if they're a brand new investor. I want to bring that conversation to where they can understand it and grasp it. Let me see here. I want to dive a little bit deeper into secret number 3. Whether this is your first step or you're reaching out for results, reach for your desired results this year, ask yourself the following 4 questions. What do you anticipate in real estate this year? What do you expect to get out of real estate this year? What frustrates you about real estate investing? What have you tried and what haven't you tried? And what would it take for you to double your income this year through real estate? It's like Linda said, she made what she makes basically in the year in 5 weeks' time. It's huge. The money you can make in this right now in this market is insane. You have to get out here and do this. I'm really passionate. I've been doing this since 2003. I'm really passionate about this stuff. I love this stuff. That's why I did the club. This is really outside my comfort zone, as you can tell. Being up in front of a group like this, but like she said, you have to get out of your comfort zone to do this. So, okay. So, rounding this out, mentors and the help that they have provided me helped me do, in the month of December, helped me do 2 short sale transactions that I flipped into wholesale. A lot of guys are like, how the heck did you do that? Hooking up, networking with a great short sale company, they brought the transactions to me. I made these transactions win-win. I did all mine. Like she said, don't get greedy. I make all my transactions win-win for everybody. The family had a death in the house. This house was in the Bakersfield area. They had a death in the house. They ended up losing the house to a short sale. My short sale company got it. It sat on their books for a while. They approached me and said, we got to dump this house. I ended up, there was a $400,000 debt on the house. I ended up purchasing the house for $75 grand. It was 2,800 square feet, 4 bedroom, 3 bath, 2.5 acres horse property. Right? The gorgeous house, right? Built in '84, had all the amenities to it. I picked it up from them. Other people's money, I had nothing in this deal. I found somebody that had $75,000 in the bank, making less than 1%. I hooked them up. I offered it on Craigslist for owner financing, right, at 6.5%, pay off in 6 years. The person buying a house has no more mortgage payment in 6 years. Okay, it's a straight, simple 6.5% interest. I turned around and I flipped that house on Craigslist for $110,000. Took the $35,000 swing, put the two parties together, everybody won.
Good. Hey.
The other one I did was in Lompoc. Same thing, short sale company. Actually, I found this one. I do like driving for dollars. And I do like yellow letters. Because I found this property and the weeds were this high and the driveway through the concrete. Sent a letter out. The house had been empty since 2008. Right? The people moved on. I sent him a yellow letter. I actually sent out 3 that week. I got 2 responses back. He was one of them. He moved on. They were in Texas. Pretty much they were done with the property. They had filed bankruptcy. The court thought, the mortgage company thought that because they filed bankruptcy, that the house was in the bankruptcy. When I talked to the guy and got the information from him, the house wasn't in bankruptcy. So nobody had started a notice of default. Nobody had, it's just sitting there in limbo. The power lines were cut, the meters were gone, everything was gone. To make a long story short, I got the property for $75,000. I flipped it to another investor for $100,000. Never invested.
Cool. That's good.
Yeah. So this is a different approach. She does the rehab and does the retail on it. I do the wholesale and flip it to an investor. And I like doing the yellow letters. I like driving for dollars. I like training students.
Keith,
Yeah.
how risky would you say wholesaling is?
Well, he does it a little different. He does short sale wholesale.
Okay.
So it's a little different than just a regular wholesale?
But it's a lot different than rehabbing houses, right, Linda?
Yes.
So not much risk from that standpoint.
I do rehabs too. I've got properties, I'm a little different. I've got properties in the Taft, Bakersfield area. I picked them up years ago. I keep those as rentals. I work on those. I have an exclusive in Lompoc in a mobile home park where they've lost a lot of people have passed on. Nobody's paying them. I pick those up and rehab those. Right, I'm making those owner carries right now, so those are great transactions for somebody coming in. I like the residual income, like she says, build the residual income. You have no idea what's going to happen in the world.
Yeah.
Build it to where you don't have to work anything.
Any rehabs in Ohio?
And I have a bunch of properties in
In
Ohio.
Ohio, where, what city?
Yeah, outside Youngstown.
Okay.
Right, and the thing right about flying there and doing that, I've never been to Ohio, but I did build a team and put it in place before I did anything.
Good.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I'm new in this area.
No problem.
For the house, you're just talking about the owner moves on for, 8 years. So who's responsible for all this tax, the property tax?
Taxes were paid. I had to come in and escrow, well, my investor did. Came in and escrow and paid back taxes and got everything up, but it was a short sale. So I turned this into a short sale. The bank ended up paying all the back taxes. The bank ended up taking a huge loss. The loan on that one was $380,000. I got it for $75,000. Yeah. So if you get a good short sale company that knows what they're doing, that has a background in it, and you get an inside scoop to that, it's better than having pocket listings. It's better because the transactions that you can do in there are just insane. I mean, there's 2 deals. I netted $60,000 in 1 month. All right, and then I don't have anything for several months because they're in the pipeline. But
And then if you don't have a short sale company, just go see Keith.
yeah, because I will take, and I do pay a finder's fee. If you have somebody that's losing a house, please contact me. Roberta's going to have a bunch of information back here. Contact me, and basically the short sale company gives out. If I'm not doing the purchase, if somebody brings something to me and they want to buy that house and flip it and do whatever they want to do, that's your transaction. I wouldn't have that transaction unless you brought it to me. So you bring it to me, I turn it to the short sale company. This, of course, short sale company pays me a fee. There's no agent involved in it, so I get a fee for the thing, $500, $1,000. I split that with you automatically, because I would not have that transaction if you didn't brought it. Call to action. Basically, if you're interested in the information, the 10 secrets, you'd like to get the rest of them, Roberta has some flyers back here to hand out to you guys. You can sign up for the rest of the 10 secrets via email. And
they're free.
I'm sorry?
And they're free.
And they're free.
And Keith, as far as coaching, what kind of, can you explain that just a little bit deeper?
We have 3 different levels. No?
Just
The
visit the table.
It'll
We
take
can-
a while.
we
There's
can-
3
Gotcha.
different levels.
Okay, so you
We
do
can
have a
deal
coach
with that
available
offline.
for people interested.
Okay.
Excellent.
Any questions? Now that I'm not nervous.
I'd be interested to know what type of marketing you do to find properties. I hear you short sale company, I'm not familiar with that, but,
Did you see my vehicle in the parking lot? I
Oh,
don't know how you missed it.
Yeah.
I don't-
I was like, who's?
It is a
vehicle was that?
Suburban,
Yeah.
and the back of it is wrapped, pretty much, the windows are done, and it's fluorescent orange, yellow, and
Very
green,
cool.
and you cannot miss it. It's a piece of material, as far as I'm concerned, it's a write-off, and I make it as loud as I can possibly make it, and it works great. I got stopped, literally, we got stopped on the way in here. The guy goes, I love your advertising. He was coming to the event. He goes, I can't believe that, it's perfect. It cost me $275, and it was the best money I ever spent.
What a deal.
Yeah, do it. It's a piece of material, guys. You know, how often we replace cars? If you want to do real estate and you want to buy some houses, it says it right on there. I have detailed information on there, and it's loud. We buy houses, divorce, timeshares, everything on there. We have the solution to your problem. You know, call today, and there's bold print. There's yellow.
They can all see it right here. When they come over, they can see it. I'll bring
Okay.
it
She's
up.
got it on the website. She loves it. Any other questions? Yes, ma'am.
If I know of a trash screen for property in Lompoc, would you work with me on it?
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm just starting to do Lompoc. I really haven't touched Lompoc, but and it's a good market. But the Bakersfield area, because of the rate of return, like Dan, the rate of return that he gets in the areas that he's investing in, the properties I have in Ohio, I have 3 properties back here for sale right now, 24% return, locked in. They're free and clear. They're done. The rehab people are in them, and the people in them want to buy them with an owner carry. And I set it up that way. So you're buying them for $25,000, and then you turn around and you're selling them to the renter, hands off for $40,000. So they're, great model. It does the same thing. It's a great model.
Are you using a lease option or land contract for this?
I do a land contract and a lease option. Some people do the rent to own. I try to stay away from the rent to own. I like to cover it with a lease. And they have skin in the game. They put some money down.
Awesome, yeah.
Yes.
Good.
If they need
Oh, I'm
money.
sorry. I am a private money lender. I work with EMBI International. I have some cards back here if you guys are looking for money for your transactions and stuff. They're a great company. They do charge points. The interest rate's a little bit higher, but their transaction rate, and they make sure the property, the deal, the money's there, 65% loan value, the whole 9 yards. They do everything, and it's very safe. If you're looking to lend money, the same thing. They pay 10% or 11% at one point back to you, and you're on first. So there's like Dan said, there's all kinds of transactions you can do in real estate. So it really depends on your comfort zone. Which, speaking in front of you. Gonna go here now.
Thank you. There is the whole issue about talking in front of people and getting used to that. And one of the things that I like to do with our organization, and Stacy asked me here recently, she goes, Dan, when's it time for all of our members just to have one meeting where just our members speak and not have a guru come in or something like that, right? Or and kind of tell people
It
what.
sort of ends it like that.
Kind of like
It's not
that.
negative.
Yeah. Well, you want to know what other people are doing.
Yes.
Okay. And it's true. They're not just going to come up here, I want to get used to talking in front of people. They've actually got some information that's useful, that can be put out there about their business. And this gives people an opportunity to do that. So, I would say any of you who are interested in doing that, give me an email, let me know, so that we can arrange a, meeting where we have mostly that going on, because we've done that, periodically. We haven't done it for a while. Justin,
I think that, what about if people just if they want to say something, they can say something either at the beginning of the meeting or the end of the meeting, just in front of the platform or whatever. I don't know if that's what you're
I think that's a good idea.
I know deal shares. Like, I would like to know what's going on with my local community and real estate. I hear about the SBREIA. It's huge. Orange County REIA organization is huge, and there's aspects of each event. But they talk about deals that are going on. So the people that are investors or people that are realtors or people that are wanting to learn, you know, they share and from each other, not just in networking, but publicly, and also it works on public speaking.
Right.
So I said, since this is my REIA and I live here, I associate with the people at the OC REIA and the San Diego REIAs and the bigger REIAs. But I'd like to know when I don't have a chance to go around the room and meet y'all during the networking, to what are you working on and how can we do deals together and how can I help your business and vice versa. So that was the spirit of it.
Yeah, and I think we've got an excellent environment here. We had some people in past meetings that said, when the thing was over, we were here until 1 o'clock at night. We just hung out, talked like you're talking about, get a sense of what other people are doing. Some of that can be done in here, some of it can be done before and after. So, that's really why we're here. You should be a member of a lot of different REIAs, but don't go broke doing it. There are people that spend $150,000. There are people that go bankrupt on seminars, as you probably know. So be careful about that. What time is it? Okay, so I'm sorry that I didn't really stay on the time scale with everything that's going on here.
That was really good.
And thank you.